and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Aisha. I am a pastry chef. I've been one for 20 years, and today we're going to make caramel. Yay! Who's excited to make caramel? Yay! I am. You know, it's Friday morning, make caramel. Yay! We're trying something a little different today. I got a tripod, so I'm trying to see how I feel about filming myself with the tripod. So my first time ever using one. So this video might be a little bit trial and error. We're gonna see, instead of using a bucket of glucose or a container of vanilla extract to film my angles. We're gonna try it with a tripod. We're gonna see how it comes out. Okay. But today we're gonna make caramel, and again I'll put the recipe, the small recipe, on this side of the screen, on that side of the screen. But caramel is really simple to make. You just have to make sure that you're watching your sugar, that it doesn't burn or crystallize, and you follow the instructions as per make caramel, because you will burn yourself. And trust me, well, with scars on my arm, a caramel burn is no fun. It is awful. It is the worst pain in the entire fucking world. Well, next to a sugar burn. Sugar burn also sucks dick. Okay, so in here I have my sugar and my glucose. Don't know what glucose is. It is an inverted sugar, kind of like like corn syrup, honey, anything that converts sugar into something else. It is an inverted sugar. I use glucose for my caramel so it does not crystallize. So you can just use water and sugar for your caramel. But if you want to take a chance of your caramel not like turning into a lump of sugar, looks like crystal, then use glucose or like corn syrup. It's totally up to you on how you want to do it. So in here, I have my sugar and my glucose. We have our butter, and then we have a shit ton of heavy cream. I like to use the 40% milk fat, but you can use whatever you want. So I'm going to weigh out my heavy cream. Now the reason I put my heavy cream on the stove, again, everybody's different. So when you add in cold cream to caramel, it turns into a lump. Turns to just a huge lump, and it takes longer for the caramel to heat up again. So if you're adding something cold into something hot, then the temperature drops and it just takes longer for the caramel to get finished. So I like to heat up my heavy cream before I add it to my caramel, and I will show you guys all the steps of what I am doing and what I am talking about. Caramels are my favorite things to make next to ice cream. I love making it. I also hate making it because sometimes I get distracted and it burns. I gotta start all over again, and I hate starting all over again. So I try to keep a timer on while I'm doing other things, because it takes a while for the caramel to start turning into a really nice color. Oh, my nose won't stop running. Okay. So we're almost there. So I'm pouring in 5,000 grams of heavy cream. Again, I will put a small recipe on one side of the screen, so that way you can make this at home. Okay, so again, heavy cream, sugar, and glucose. Oh, I forgot. I also like to add a little bit of vanilla extract to my caramel, just to give it more flavor. If I had the money, I would add vanilla beans, which really enhance the flavor of your caramel, but vanilla beans are really expensive right now, so I'm just going to add a cupful of vanilla extract. So yeah, we'll do that. I'm also going to add some water to this. The water I really don't weigh out, but for you guys, I'll put an amount of water to add to that. And hold on a second, I gotta get a container for the water. As always, I am not prepared at all. So I add water to this. Again, the water, I have this for so long, the water I don't weigh out, but I'll give you guys the amount of water that you should use. So when you add in your water to your sugar and your glucose, you want it to feel like wet sand, pretty much. That's what you want to feel like. So you even made meringue before with sugar and water, then you know what I am talking about. But yeah, you want it to feel like wet sand. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, there's a video that I made caramel for I think the hazelnuts that give you a better description. So yeah, just wanted to feel like the beach, like wet sand between your toes at the beach. So yeah, okay. So we're gonna put this on the stove, and whenever you make caramel, you want your flame to be high. The higher the flame, the less chance of your caramel turning into a big lump of crystal. So with that flame to be up, and don't worry about, you know, the amount you make at home, it'll get done a lot faster. This takes about 30 minutes to start showing some color, so I'll do other things in the kitchen while this is going on. So yeah, so butter, water, sugar, and glucose, heavy cream, a little bit of vanilla, and I'm just going to wait 30 minutes for it to turn into a caramel, and I'll show you guys all the steps. It is so much fun to make. I love making this stuff when I don't burn it. When I burn it, I literally want to start crying. It's just the worst. Oh, I got a little button too. Oh, and my tripod came with a button to start and stop the videos. Instead of me sitting there for hours trying to edit out me reaching for my phone to stop the video, I can now do click, and it's a game changer. To make sure that I don't get it wet, because I tend to touch things with my wet hand, so I have to stop. Make sure that, you know, it doesn't go anywhere and I don't drop it somewhere, because, you know, as you get older, your brain starts to kind of melt just a little bit. Why is it stopping now? Hold on. Okay, so let's go check in on our caramel. Well, our potential caramels. Right now it's just sugar and water. Okay, so as you can see, it is nowhere near close. We still got a long way to go, but our heavy cream is done. It is nice and hot. That can sit until the caramel gets ready. I'll show y'all the flame. That is how high you want your flame to be. Okay, so it's still going. Let me show you where we're at now. So this is how it looks now. It's getting there. But we got a little while. So at this point, I'll set a timer. Again, this is just for me. When you're at home, you're not gonna make this much caramel. It'll be done a lot faster. But at this point, I'll set a timer for myself. That way I don't forget. Because once it starts getting a little like light beige, I will stand here and I will watch it until it starts turning into a more amber color, and I'll show you guys all that. But I'm gonna give it probably another 5 minutes or so, and then I'll stand here and then I'll watch it, and I'll show you guys all the magic in making a butter caramel. Okay, bet. So, see that color there? That's when you want to start to stir. Here, you guys look a little bit better. So at this point, you're going to start adding in your butter, you're going to add it in all at one time. And your flame, you're going to turn down your flame because you don't want your caramel to burn. So you're going to turn down your flame a little down to medium. And now we're going to start to add in our butter. So yeah, so the butter, we're going to add it in. We're going to add it all at one time. Be very careful. Very hot. Scratch it out. All in. Now I'm going to take our whisk. Now we're going to whisk it together, being very careful. This is very hot. again, you want your butter to be warm. You don't want to have added cold butter to this, like solid cold butter, because it'll just take longer to cook, and you don't want to shock your caramel. So yeah, I will show you guys how it looks. I promise I will show you guys how it looks. A little bit more, and I'll give you guys a visual on what I'm working with. So that's how it looks. See? So depending on how dark you want your caramel, you can add your butter sooner than later. I like a dark caramel, but if you want like a lighter caramel than this, you can add your butter as soon as you see some color. But that totally depends on how dark you want your caramel. So this is going to be about a couple minutes because I want it all to incorporate. So I'm going to stand here and just whisk it gently and slowly so I don't get burned. And that is how, see how I'm going around counterclockwise, gently and slowly, because I do not want to burn myself. So yeah, that's how I'm doing that. Okay, as you can see, it's almost there. Sorry, it's hard to film and hold the camera at the same time. I don't want my baby falling into the caramel. So you see the color? It's almost there. All the stuff around the edge, you want it to be incorporated. Before you add in your heavy cream, you want to make sure it is emulsified. That's a big fancy word for, you know, how can I put it? Emulsified. That's a big fancy word for mixed well. See all the edges around here, all the corner? See all that? You want all that mixed in. And you see the color? See that beautiful color? See, does that look sexy as hell? So yeah, at this point, I'm going to turn off the flame. I'm going to add in my heavy cream. It's ready to go, baby. And again, you want it darker than this, add in your butter a lot later. But for me, this is good. And also, once you add in your cream, your caramel will get lighter. So just be aware of that, okay? Now this is the pocket. This is the fun part. Pouring in my cream into my caramel, and watch and see what happens. You want to do this even at home. You do this very slowly, okay? Because it goes everywhere. You'll give a little stir, and you want to step back because it goes everywhere. This is why you want your cream to be cold, not cold, hot, because shock this with cold cream like that, just like that. Okay, so we're going to add in a little bit more. Get ready slowly. Let's see a little bit better what I'm dealing with here. Oh wait, I'm doing this all wrong. Hold on 1 second. You guys can see a little bit better. See the pot? Maybe not. Don't worry about it. I'm getting there. I'm going to get one of those things that you can see into the like the I don't know what they call it, the arms, whatever. You guys want to? Oh. A little bit. yes, this is all staying in the video. All these camera angles, all these mistakes, to all stays inside the video. Alright, so I'm gonna add in a tad more. Again, my fire is off. My fire is off. You guys see what I'm talking about? See that? Yeah, it's everywhere. Let's get a little stir. So I like to wait maybe before adding each batch of cream. I like to wait a little bit, get it down. So we'll keep adding really fast. It's going to go everywhere. So adding a little at a time. There's no rush. There's no rush in pastry. You gotta take your time. If you rush it, you're gonna fuck up. So just take your time. Take your time. Don't want to rush this. Okay, and then the last of it, all at once. At this point now it's good. It's not gonna go everywhere now. And I'll show you that. I'll show you 1 second. I will show you. So at this point, oh, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I'm going to turn my fire on again. I'm going to turn on low. I'm just letting it boil for like two minutes, if that. Just make sure everything is again emulsified. I'll put that big word in there. Basically means that everything's mixed in, the butter fats are broken down, all that stuff. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. This button is still trying to work it out still. Nope. Again, this is all in the video. So that's what I mean. You see? It's beautiful. It's nice. And it'll get thicker. It'll definitely, once it cools down, it will definitely get thicker than this. And if you want it lighter than this, you can always add in more cream. You want it lighter than this. Okay. I'm still trying to work this thing out. I'm still trying to figure it out, but it's getting there. I'm getting there. First off, thank you so much for watching my video about how to make caramel. Again, I'll put the recipe on our small scale on the screen somewhere in the video. Every mistake I made in this video by filming, I'm keeping in because I am learning, and you guys are gonna come with me on my learning to record journey. But the tripod is I am getting used to it, and it's a lot better trying to hold my phone and this and that. But I want you guys to see all the steps that I'm taking and what things look like. So I might have to invest in one of those arm things that you like look over and see, like, the P or V of the person that's working. But yeah, a tripod though, it's definitely a lot better. So salt, emulsion blender. You don't have to add salt too if you don't want to. I like to add a little bit of salt, give that salted caramel taste. You can also add, what's a lot? Not too much. Yeah, I don't add things out, but I'll put things, because I've been doing this for so long, but I'll put in the description how much salt you should add. You can also add booze to this. You want a bourbon caramel or rum caramel. You can totally add in whatever flavor of liquor you want to it. Once it's done, you can add the liquor to the caramel while it's hot. Don't burn the alcohol off the liquor before adding to it, because this is so hot, it will do that automatically. So just dump it in there, it'll bubble for a little bit, and all the alcohol will be burned down, but you still have that taste. So what I do, This again to emulsify it, you know, get all the butter solids down and make it nice and creamy. Put on high. Hot. Like 30 seconds, just to, you know, blend it all in. Caramel is done, and that's it. That is how you make well my version of butter caramel. There are 1,000 of ways to make caramel. Everybody's different. I'm just showing you how I make it. Even for me, I've made caramel a million different ways. This is how the restaurant wants me to make it, so this is how I make it. And I think that's it for today, class. Thank you for watching the video, and I appreciate it so much. Again, thank you for being with me as I make so many mistakes filming today, but again, it's a learning curve, and I'm having fun learning. So thank you for watching my channel, and any questions or comments, let me know below. So I'm going to try now to stop the video with the button and see what happens. So yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, bye. Nope. Okay, let's try again. No, let's try again. Wait, do it wrong. Okay, let's try again. Nope. Okay. What am I wrong? I don't understand it. I swear to God, technology is not my thing at all. Let's keep trying. Is it on? Or is it turned off? No, it's on. Okay, let's try again. It's blinking now. Nope. I gotta stay here all day to figure this out. I will. Oh my God. Okay, this is not fun at all. Okay, I'm just gonna go around and try and stop it. I don't understand why it's not working now. This is so crazy. Okay, let's try again. If anybody out there who's 50 and trying to make videos, good luck. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Why isn't it stopping?